how a spirit chooses next parents and soulmate after death. Death is not the end. It is simply putting off a garment for a while. Paramahansa Yogananda. Have you ever wondered where our spirit goes after we leave this world? What if everything you thought about life and death was just an illusion? In this video, we'll explore the profound journey of the soul, how it chooses its next parents, its soulmate, and its path after death. The universe operates in divine order, and every connection we make is more than just chance. Are you ready to uncover the mysteries of the soul's eternal journey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like and share this video. Welcome to Spiritual Wisdom. Let's embark on this journey together. 1. Choosing parents and soulmate in the next life. In many spiritual traditions, the phase after death is often referred to as the bardo of becoming a transitional state between lives where the soul is neither fully detached from the past nor yet reborn into a new form. It is during this stage that the soul experiences a deep review of its past existence, reflecting on the lessons learned and the ones still pending. Like a magnet, the soul is drawn toward a new life, guided by the vibrational energy of its karma. Every thought, action, and emotion from its past life serves as a blueprint, shaping the nature of its future incarnation. For souls that have cultivated spiritual awareness, this transition is not merely a passive process. Instead of being solely at the mercy of karmic pull, they gain greater autonomy in selecting their next birth circumstances, including the family, environment, and even the specific challenges that will shape their spiritual evolution. Their heightened awareness allows them to make choices that align with their higher purpose, ensuring that they continue their journey of growth and enlightenment in the most beneficial way. The selection of parents is not a random occurrence. It is intricately linked to the energy a soul carries from its past life. The spiritual laws of karma dictate that the soul is drawn to parents whose vibrational frequency matches its own. If a soul has unresolved karma with specific individuals, it may choose to be reborn into the same family lineage to either complete unfinished lessons or offer healing where there was once discord. For spiritually evolved souls, the process of choosing parents is more intentional. They may seek out parents who will provide them with the best environment to fulfill their soul's mission. This choice is often influenced by factors such as genetic predispositions, emotional dynamics, and the spiritual atmosphere within the family. Some souls even choose challenging circumstances, being born into hardship or adversity, to accelerate their growth and develop qualities such as resilience, compassion, and wisdom. Just as the soul is drawn to parents based on karmic energy, it is also drawn to relationships, especially soulmates based on past life connections. A soulmate is not merely a romantic partner. It is someone with whom the soul shares a deep spiritual bond that transcends time and space. These connections are often rooted in unfinished karma, meaning that the relationship serves a higher purpose beyond mere companionship. Some soulmates reunite to resolve past conflicts, while others come together to support each other's spiritual awakening. Whether as lovers, friends, or even family members, soulmates play a crucial role in guiding each other toward greater self-awareness and enlightenment. The relationships a soul gravitates toward in a new life are rarely accidental. They are intricately woven into the fabric of divine orchestration. ensuring that each soul encounters the right people at the right time to fulfill its karmic destiny. While karma plays a significant role in shaping the path of reincarnation, it does not operate as an unbreakable chain. The soul retains an element of free will, allowing it to make choices that influence its trajectory. This is particularly evident in spiritually conscious souls who, through meditation, self-awareness, and inner work, can transcend certain karmic patterns and choose a path that aligns more closely with their divine purpose. These souls may actively decide to incarnate into a specific cultural background, geographical location, or even a particular historical period that offers them the best opportunities for growth. They may also attract soulmates and relationships that accelerate their evolution rather than repeating cycles of unresolved karma. The journey of the soul is one of continuous evolution, shaped by the spiritual energy it carries from one life to the next. Choosing parents and soulmates is not a random act, but a divinely orchestrated process influenced by karma, spiritual lessons, and conscious intent. Whether through the bardo of becoming, the influence of past actions, or the power of free will, the soul is always seeking alignment with its highest purpose. Did this insight resonate with you? If so, comment "Chosen Path" below. Let's continue exploring the journey of the soul, karma, and the choices we make beyond this life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom. 2. The soul's journey after death. When a soul departs from its physical body, it does not vanish into nothingness, but instead enters a profound transitional state known as the bardo. This is an intermediate realm between death and rebirth, where the soul undergoes deep transformations, reflecting on its past life and preparing for the next chapter of its journey. In this state, the soul is free from the limitations of the physical world, allowing it to experience heightened awareness and a greater understanding of its karmic path. It is here that the soul reviews the lessons it has learned, the attachments it still holds, and the desires it must release to attain true spiritual awakening. During this transition, the soul does not randomly select its next parents or soulmate. Instead, its choices are guided by energetic vibrations, past karmic ties, and spiritual contracts made long before birth. Every soul carries an imprint of its past experiences, and these imprints influence the conditions of its next incarnation. The process is not a matter of chance, but one of deep resonant souls are drawn to environments that will best facilitate their growth and healing. The law of attraction operates at the soul level, meaning that the energy one carries determines the family and relationships one will encounter in the next life. Choosing parents is not merely about seeking love and comfort. It is about selecting the environment that aligns with the lessons the soul needs to learn. Some souls choose parents who will provide them with nurturing and wisdom, while others choose more challenging circumstances to resolve unfinished karmic debts. Even difficult relationships can serve as powerful catalysts for transformation. When viewed from a higher perspective, every experience, whether joyful or painful, becomes an opportunity for spiritual evolution. Similarly, the selection of a soulmate is not based on superficial desires, but on a soul's deeper purpose. A soulmate is not always a romantic partner, but rather a being whose energy resonates with our own, supporting us in our spiritual growth. Some soulmates enter our lives briefly to awaken us to a deeper truth, while others stay for a lifetime, helping us fulfill our divine mission. These connections are not bound by time or distance, for souls recognize each other beyond the physical realm. The intensity of the bond is often a sign of past life connections, where two souls have agreed to meet again to continue their journey together. The ultimate goal of each reincarnation is not merely to exist, but to evolve, to move beyond the cycles of samsara and step into higher states of consciousness. As the soul navigates through different lifetimes, it slowly sheds illusions, attachments, and karmic burdens, moving closer to liberation. True spiritual awakening occurs when a soul fully understands that love, wisdom, and service to others are the keys to transcendence. Every lifetime is an opportunity to refine the soul's essence, to break free from the patterns of the past, and to embrace the divine light within. Are you ready to explore the soul's journey beyond this life? If so, comment below. I embrace the journey to affirm your commitment to deeper understanding and spiritual awakening. Three, the 6 bardos, intermediate states of consciousness. The ancient Tibetan wisdom introduces us to the concept of the 6 bardos, which describe the intermediate states that the soul experiences, not only after death, but also in life. The term bardo in Tibetan mysticism means between, referring to these profound transitional states that shape our destiny and spiritual path. These sacred realms offer opportunities for transformation, karmic resolution, and liberation. Spiritual traditions across cultures speak of the afterlife as a time when the soul reviews its past, seeks wisdom, and prepares for the next phase of its existence. In Tibetan teachings, the bardo realms allow the soul to navigate through the consequences of its actions, influencing who it will become, who it will meet, and even who its next parents and soulmate will be. The great poet and mystic Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." This statement perfectly captures the essence of the bardos. Each stage is a preparation for rebirth, guided by the spiritual laws of karma and consciousness. 3.1. The natural bardo of this life. This is the bardo of waking life, the stage where we actively shape our spiritual destiny. Here, we cultivate our karmic patterns through our choices, emotions, and thoughts. This bardo is significant because it is the only stage where we have full control over our spiritual development. Through meditation, ethical living, and self-awareness, we influence our next journey. The stronger our spiritual practice, the more clarity we gain in later bardos, allowing us to make more conscious choices when selecting our next life circumstances. 3.2. The painful bardo of dying. This phase marks the soul's transition out of the physical body. Tibetan wisdom describes death not as an end, but as a gradual process of detachment from the physical elements earth, water, fire, air, and space. As these dissolve, the soul becomes aware of its departure from the material world. During this phase, the mind begins reviewing its past experiences. Attachments, unresolved emotions, and deep-seated desires may arise, influencing the journey ahead. The clearer the soul is at this stage, the easier it becomes to move forward with peace and readiness. 3.3. The luminous bardo of dharmata. Here, the soul encounters the clear light of reality, an all-encompassing brilliance representing divine truth. This moment presents the highest opportunity for spiritual liberation. If the soul can recognize this light as its true essence, it can attain enlightenment and break free from the cycle of birth and death. However, If the soul is not prepared, it may become overwhelmed and shift toward other visions, some peaceful, others intense. The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes these as encounters with both benevolent and wrathful deities, which are symbolic manifestations of one's own consciousness. 3.4. The karmic bardo of becoming. If enlightenment is not achieved in the previous stage, the soul enters the realm of rebirth, a stage where karma pulls the spirit toward its next incarnation. This phase is crucial as it determines the soul's next life conditions, including its parents, family, and even its future soulmate. In this bardo, the soul is magnetically drawn to environments and individuals that align with its karmic energy. Past experiences, emotions, and unresolved lessons create a vibrational frequency, attracting the soul to parents and a life path that mirrors its spiritual needs. Those who have cultivated spiritual awareness may have more control, consciously choosing the circumstances that will best support their growth. Others, influenced by deep-seated desires or fears, may be drawn toward experiences they need to overcome. 3.5. The bardo of dream. Dreams are not just random subconscious projections. They are mini bardos, reflecting the mind's spiritual progress. The bardo of dream is an opportunity for the soul to practice navigating the illusory nature of reality. In advanced spiritual traditions, lucid dreaming is used as a preparation tool, training individuals to maintain awareness even in altered states of consciousness. Since dreams mimic death in their temporary separation from the body, those who master awareness in dreams are better prepared for the afterlife. Tibetan monks often use dream yoga to refine their ability to recognize and transcend illusions, a skill that proves invaluable in the bardos of death. 3.6. The bardo of meditation. This final bardo represents the highest states of consciousness that can be accessed through deep meditation. Here, one experiences ego dissolution and unity with the divine. Mystics, saints, and enlightened beings often reach this bardo while still alive, preparing themselves for a smooth transition after death. The more familiar one is with the states of meditative absorption, the easier it is to navigate the afterlife with clarity. This is why many spiritual traditions emphasize meditation not just as a practice for inner peace, but as training for the soul's journey beyond this life. If you resonate with this wisdom, comment below, "Awaken in the bardo," to align with higher consciousness and embrace transformation. 4. Death as an illusion and soul's journey. Death is not the end. It is merely a transition, a gateway to another chapter of existence. While the physical body may cease to function, the spirit, eternal and boundless, continues its journey. Many fear death because of the uncertainty that follows, but spiritual wisdom teaches us that what lies beyond is not to be feared, but understood. The choices we make in the afterlife, including selecting our next parents and soulmate, are deeply influenced by our past karma, soul lessons, and the vibrational energy we carry forward. Let us explore this profound journey with an open heart and an awakened mind. One of the greatest misunderstandings about death is that it signifies an end. In reality, it is merely a shift from one state of consciousness to another. The essence of who we are, our soul transcends the physical realm and continues to evolve. Ancient spiritual traditions, from Eastern philosophies to mystical teachings in the West, have long spoken of the immortality of the soul. The body is like a garment that the spirit wears for a while before shredding it and moving on. The awareness of this truth liberates us from the fear of death and allows us to embrace it as part of our soul's evolution. Most people fear death because they do not know what comes next. The uncertainty creates anxiety, leading many to cling to life even when their spiritual journey calls them forward. However, spiritual wisdom offers clarity. Death is not a dark abyss, but a bridge to another existence. The more we attune ourselves to this truth while living, the easier it becomes to transition when the time comes. Those who resist or remain attached to earthly desires may find themselves disoriented in the afterlife, delaying their soul's progression. At the moment of death, many experience what is often described as the light of death, a luminous gateway calling them home. This light represents an opportunity to transcend the cycle of reincarnation, samsara, and move into higher realms of consciousness. However, not everyone recognizes it. Souls burdened by unresolved attachments, guilt, or ignorance may turn away from the light and instead remain trapped in lower vibrational states. These souls may reincarnate quickly, drawn back into the physical world due to their unfinished lessons. Those who embrace the light, however, are guided by higher spiritual beings toward greater wisdom and healing before making their next journey. Many believe in heaven and hell as physical locations, but in reality, they are states of consciousness that the soul experiences after death. When a soul passes, it enters a realm that reflects its vibrational frequency. A soul filled with love, kindness, and higher wisdom will find itself in a blissful, harmonious state, a heavenly existence. In contrast, a soul burdened by negativity, resentment, or lower vibrations may experience a realm of suffering, a personal hell shaped by its unresolved emotions. However, these states are not eternal punishments. They are opportunities for learning, self-reflection, and eventual ascension. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss profound insights like this. Embrace the truth that death is just a passage, not an end. Comment below. My soul is eternal, and I embrace the journey beyond. 5. Consciousness and the nature of death. The purpose of life and death is spiritual evolution. Every experience, every joy, every sorrow, every love, and every loss refines the soul, shaping its wisdom and understanding. When a soul leaves the body, it enters a realm of deep reflection. Here, it reviews the life it has just completed, assessing the lessons learned and the areas where growth is still needed. This process, often described as a life review, is not one of punishment, but of self-awareness, where the soul, with clarity and detachment, understands the impact of its thoughts, actions, and relationships. It is during this phase that the soul prepares for its next journey, carefully choosing the circumstances of its next life, including its parents and soulmate. Choosing the next set of parents is a deeply intentional process. The soul does not pick at random. Instead, it aligns itself with the energetic patterns and karmic connections that will provide the best opportunities for growth. If there are unresolved lessons with certain souls from past lives, it may choose to return to them in a new form, perhaps as a child, a sibling, or even a close friend. The soul considers the environment, family dynamics, and even the cultural and societal conditions that will challenge it in precisely the ways it needs to evolve. These choices are made with a higher perspective, not based on immediate comfort, but on the soul's long-term transformation. Similarly, the selection of a soulmate is guided by spiritual resonance rather than mere attraction. A soulmate is not simply a romantic partner, but a spiritual companion, someone whose presence will awaken deeper truths, catalyze profound growth, and reflect aspects of the soul that need healing. Some souls choose to reunite with past life connections, while others seek entirely new experiences to expand their awareness. These relationships, whether harmonious or challenging, are never accidental. They are designed to elevate the soul's consciousness and lead it further along its path of spiritual awakening. This understanding of life after death reveals that nothing is random. Every birth, every relationship, and every experience is woven into a greater divine plan, one that is shaped by the soul's choices and its desire to ascend to higher levels of consciousness. Knowing this, we can live with greater purpose, recognizing that our challenges are opportunities, our relationships are sacred contracts, and our journey is one of endless evolution. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, calm your mind, and open your heart to the truth beyond the physical. Death is not an end, but a doorway, an awakening to our eternal nature. Repeat with me, I am not this body. I am eternal consciousness. I embrace the journey beyond, knowing my soul is infinite. Let this truth settle within you. If this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe for more profound wisdom on the nature of existence. 6. The purpose of understanding death. After the body perishes, the soul enters an intermediate state, a realm where it reviews its past life, absorbs lessons, and prepares for its next incarnation. In this realm, the soul is guided by divine intelligence, spiritual beings, and the accumulated energy of past actions. Every thought, intention, and action from the previous life plays a role in shaping the next one. This is where the process of choosing parents and a soulmate begins. The soul does not choose randomly. Instead, it aligns itself with a family and partner who will offer the experiences necessary for its next stage of growth. Whether it's a karmic lesson, a spiritual mission, or an opportunity to deepen love, these choices are made with profound wisdom. Many believe that parents choose their children, but in reality, the soul chooses its parents long before birth. This choice is based on spiritual contracts agreements made between souls before incarnation. These contracts ensure that each soul experiences the growth it needs, whether through love, challenges, or profound lessons. For example, a soul that needs to learn patience and compassion may choose parents who are emotionally distant, offering an opportunity to cultivate inner strength and understanding. Conversely, a soul that seeks to heal past wounds may be drawn to a nurturing and supportive family. Renowned psychiatrist Dr. Brian Weiss, who studied past life regression, discovered that many people recall choosing their parents in a state of spiritual awareness before birth. He explained, "We are drawn to our parents because of unresolved karmic ties, or because they will provide us with the experiences we need for our soul's evolution." Finding a soulmate, a cosmic reunion. Just as the soul chooses its parents, it also plays a role in selecting a soulmate. Contrary to popular belief, a soulmate is not always about romance, it is about spiritual growth. A soulmate is someone with whom we share deep karmic ties and a spiritual purpose. Some soulmates are meant to walk with us for a lifetime, while others enter briefly to awaken something within us. The soul makes these choices based on past life connections, lessons that need to be learned, and the vibrational match of each spirit. Often, soulmates are drawn together through divine synchronicity, seemingly random meetings that are, in reality, part of a grand cosmic design. How to prepare for the afterlife while still living. Understanding that life is a journey of the soul gives us the opportunity to prepare consciously for what comes next. Ancient traditions teach that meditation, dream training, and spiritual awareness help us navigate the post-death states with clarity. Meditation. Regular meditation strengthens the soul's connection to its true essence, making the transition after death smoother and more peaceful. Dream training. Dreams are a gateway to the unseen realms. By training ourselves to become aware in dreams, we prepare for conscious awareness after death. Living with purpose. Every action, thought, and intention we cultivate in this life shapes our next journey. Living with integrity, love, and spiritual wisdom ensures that the soul progresses on its evolutionary path. The great poet Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." This reminds us that nothing is ever truly lost. Our connections, our love, and our experiences all continue, shaping our journey beyond the veil. The fear of death dissolves when we understand its spiritual significance. The soul is eternal, and each life is a chapter in a much greater story. By embracing this truth, we not only prepare for what comes next, but we also live more fully, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. So, as you walk your path, remember, you are a soul on an infinite journey. Your choices, your love, and your energy are shaping your next adventure. Live with awareness, and when the time comes, you will transition with peace, knowing that your soul is simply moving forward. If you are ready to embrace this wisdom, repeat after me. I open my heart to the truth of life and death. I release fear and welcome spiritual clarity. As we journey through the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth, it's fascinating to understand how the soul carefully selects its next parents and soulmate based on its spiritual evolution. Every connection we make is not by chance, but by divine design, guiding us toward growth, healing, and fulfillment. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom. And be sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos on deep spiritual insights. Thank you for watching, and may your soul's journey be filled with light and wisdom. See you in the next video. Eight signs you're a reincarnated soul. The soul never thinks without a picture. Aristotle. Have you ever felt a deep connection to places you've never been, or an unexplainable wisdom beyond your years? The idea of reincarnation suggests that our souls have journeyed through many lifetimes, carrying lessons, emotions, and experiences from the past. Whether you fully believe in reincarnation or are simply curious, recognizing these signs can offer powerful insights into your spiritual growth and purpose in this life. As we explore the 8 signs of a reincarnated soul, take a moment to reflect. Do any of these resonate with you? Let us know in the comments and share your experiences. Now, let's dive in. 1. Feeling like an old soul. Do you find yourself drawn to deep conversations, wisdom beyond your years, and a sense of knowing that seems to come from somewhere beyond this lifetime? If so, You might be what many call an old soul, someone whose spirit has lived through many lifetimes, accumulating knowledge, understanding, and a unique perspective on life. Many spiritually awakened individuals experience this feeling, sensing that they carry wisdom far beyond their current years. Unlike others who focus on fleeting pleasures, old souls often crave depth, meaning, and a connection to something greater. If you have ever felt this way, you may be a reincarnated soul, someone whose essence has journeyed through time, learning valuable lessons and returning with profound insight. One of the most striking signs of being an old soul is seeing the world differently than most people your age. While many are preoccupied with trends, social status, or material success, you may find yourself drawn to deeper questions about existence, spirituality, and the meaning of life. You might notice that certain experiences feel oddly familiar, as if you've encountered them before. Perhaps you instinctively know how to handle challenges with patience and wisdom that others struggle to develop. This could be because your soul has already navigated similar obstacles in past lifetimes, allowing you to approach situations with a calm, knowing presence. Old souls often carry an innate sense of wisdom. You might find yourself offering guidance to people, sometimes even to those who are much older than you. Friends and family may come to you for advice because they recognize a depth of understanding in you that seems beyond your age. You may also notice that your interests lean toward philosophy, spirituality, and self-reflection rather than surface-level entertainment. Instead of chasing external validation, you seek inner fulfillment. The desire to explore profound truths and question reality often sets old souls apart from the crowd. Another hallmark of an old soul is feeling out of place in social settings that lack depth. While others may thrive in loud, energetic environments, you might prefer meaningful, one-on-one conversations, peaceful surroundings, or time alone to reflect. It's not that you dislike people. You simply value authentic connections over shallow interactions. You might find joy in the company of older individuals who share your appreciation for deep discussions, history, or spirituality. This can sometimes lead to moments of loneliness, but it also strengthens your ability to be introspective and independent. Unlike many people in today's fast-paced world, old souls often feel disconnected from modern distractions. You may not be drawn to excessive technology, social media trends, or material possessions the way others are. Instead, you seek experiences that nourish your soul, reading, meditating, creating, or engaging in meaningful conversations. This detachment from superficial distractions can sometimes make you feel like an outsider. However, it is also one of your greatest strengths, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Rather than being consumed by temporary pleasures, you seek lasting wisdom, growth, and spiritual fulfillment. If you resonate with these signs, it's important to embrace your old soul nature rather than see it as a disadvantage. The world needs more people who think deeply, feel deeply, and guide others with wisdom. Instead of feeling out of place, recognize that your unique perspective is a gift that can inspire and uplift those around you. By embracing your spiritual essence, you can navigate life with a sense of purpose, understanding that your wisdom is not a burden, but a powerful tool for growth, both for yourself and for those you encounter on your journey. Do you feel like an old soul? If yes, comment yes. If not, comment no. And if you're unsure or feel this way sometimes, comment sometimes. Your insights matter, and I'd love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom. 2. Déjà vu experience. Have you ever stepped into a place you've never been before, yet everything feels oddly familiar? Or met someone for the very first time, but deep down, it feels as though you've known them forever? These mysterious sensations are known as déjà vu, a common experience that leaves many wondering about its true meaning. While science may describe déjà vu as a neurological anomaly, spiritual wisdom suggests something far more profound. It could be a sign that your soul has lived many lives before. If you've ever found yourself knowing exactly what's around the next corner in a city you've never visited, or feeling an inexplicable connection with a stranger, you might be experiencing fragments of past life memories surfacing in your current existence. These moments are often fleeting, yet they carry an undeniable sense of truth, as if your soul is whispering, "You've been here before." When déjà vu occurs, it's as if time momentarily bends, allowing you a glimpse into the echoes of previous lifetimes. Some believe that déjà vu happens when the soul recalls places, faces, and experiences from past incarnations. These glimpses often trigger deep emotions, sometimes excitement, other times confusion. You may suddenly feel a strong sense of belonging in a foreign land, or intuitively understand a language you've never studied. These are not random occurrences. They are markers of a spiritually awakened soul, one that has traveled across lifetimes, gathering wisdom and experiences that now ripple into your present. Another compelling aspect of déjà vu is the instant soul recognition we sometimes feel when meeting new people. Have you ever locked eyes with a stranger and felt an immediate connection, as if you were destined to cross paths? This could be the reunion of two souls who have known each other in a past life. It explains why certain relationships feel so natural. From the very first conversation, there's an unspoken familiarity that defies logic but resonates deeply within. These soul connections often appear as mentors, close friends, or even romantic partners who re-enter our lives to continue unfinished lessons from the past. If déjà vu is a frequent occurrence for you, it may be a sign that your soul is highly attuned to its past life experiences, meaning you are on a path of spiritual awakening. These moments serve as reminders that life is not just a single journey, but a continuous unfolding of growth and evolution. When you experience déjà vu, take a moment to reflect. What is your intuition telling you? Could this place, person, or situation be linked to a past life? Rather than dismissing it, embrace it as a sign that your soul's story is far richer than you can imagine. What can you learn from déjà vu? Your soul has a deep history. These flashes of familiarity may be clues that your spirit has lived through many experiences, shaping who you are today. Pay attention to soul connections. If you feel an instant bond with someone, it could be a past life relationship re-emerging to continue its journey. Trust your intuition. Déjà vu isn't random. It often serves as a spiritual nudge, guiding you toward people, places, or paths that are significant to your soul's evolution. Embrace your spiritual awakening. Instead of questioning why these moments happen, allow them to deepen your understanding of your soul's eternal nature. Déjà vu is more than just a peculiar brain trick. It is a doorway to understanding the soul's vast journey. By tuning into these experiences with an open heart and mind, you can uncover hidden layers of your existence, leading to greater self-awareness, purpose, and spiritual growth. If you've ever experienced déjà vu and felt its mysterious pull, comment, "I feel the connection," below. Your response helps us connect and explore these profound experiences together. 3. Unexplained talents and skills. Have you ever picked up a musical instrument for the first time and instinctively known how to play? Or perhaps you've solved complex mathematical equations with little to no effort, as if the knowledge was already imprinted in your mind? These remarkable abilities, often appearing without formal training, could be a sign that you are a reincarnated soul carrying wisdom and skills from past lives. Throughout history, there have been countless stories of people displaying extraordinary talents they never consciously learned. The renowned composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, for example, composed music at the age of 5, seemingly gifted with an innate understanding of melodies and harmonies. How can such extraordinary abilities be explained? Could it be that talents are not always learned in this lifetime, but rather remembered from a soul's previous journey? Many spiritual teachings suggest that the soul does not perish with the body, but continues its journey across multiple lifetimes, accumulating wisdom, experiences, and skills along the way. This idea aligns with the words of the famous philosopher Plato, who said, "All learning is but recollection." If you find yourself effortlessly mastering a craft, language, or art form, it might not be a coincidence. It could be a hidden memory from a past life surfacing in your present existence. Imagine picking up a paintbrush for the first time and instinctively knowing how to create stunning artwork, or stepping into a dance class and moving with a grace and confidence that feels almost otherworldly. Some people discover they can fluently speak a language they have never studied, while others are drawn to specific historical periods as if they had once lived in them. These experiences hint at something beyond mere chance. They point to a deeper spiritual connection to the past. You might also notice an unusual fascination with certain skills that seem out of place in today's modern world. Perhaps you feel a natural affinity for horseback riding, archery, or ancient healing techniques, skills that were more common centuries ago. This could be your soul's way of recalling abilities that were essential in a previous life. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, believed that the human psyche carries inherited memories, which he called the collective unconscious. If we inherit memories from our ancestors, could we also carry imprints of our own past lives? Such unexplained talents often emerge in childhood, when the mind is less conditioned by societal expectations and more open to recalling past experiences. A young child may sit at a piano and begin playing complex compositions without any prior lessons. Others might instinctively know how to cook gourmet meals or craft intricate designs without ever being taught. These extraordinary abilities often leave parents and teachers baffled, but for those who believe in reincarnation, the answer is clear. The soul remembers. If you've ever felt like your talents come from somewhere beyond this lifetime, take a moment to reflect. Have you ever experienced an unexplainable skill or a deep-rooted passion for something you've never learned? Your spiritual journey may span across lifetimes, bringing with it gifts and wisdom that continue to shape who you are today. As the poet Rumi wisely said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." Perhaps your talents, too, are simply finding their way back to you, carrying echoes of the past into your present reality. Embrace these abilities, honor your soul's journey, and trust that every skill you possess is a piece of the grand puzzle of your spiritual evolution. After all, your gifts are not just random. They are the whispers of your soul's infinite wisdom. If you find these unexplained talents and skills fascinating, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's explore the mysteries of past lives together. 4. Instant connections with people. Have you ever met someone for the first time, yet felt an inexplicable sense of familiarity, as if your souls had already crossed paths before? This profound and immediate connection may not be a coincidence. It could be a sign that you are a reincarnated soul, carrying wisdom and experiences from past lifetimes. Spiritual traditions across the world speak of the soul's journey through multiple incarnations, learning, evolving, and reconnecting with kindred spirits along the way. If you've ever felt an intense bond with someone upon first meeting them, it could be more than just chance. It might be a sign of a past life connection. One of the strongest indicators of reincarnation is the ability to form deep, instant connections with people. Have you ever looked into a stranger's eyes and felt as though you recognized them? This isn't mere coincidence. In the spiritual realm, souls tend to travel in groups, meeting across lifetimes to support and guide one another. These encounters often feel powerful, almost magnetic, as if you've been reunited with someone you were always meant to find. These connections can manifest in various ways. You might meet someone and instantly feel at ease, as if you can trust them with your deepest thoughts and emotions. There's a natural flow in your interactions, as though your souls are already in sync. It's not about common interests or shared experiences in this lifetime. It's a bond that seems to transcend time itself. Interestingly, these soul connections don't always come in the form of harmonious relationships. Some of the most profound connections are with people who challenge you, push your boundaries, and even trigger deep emotions. These individuals may have played significant roles in your past lives, perhaps as mentors, rivals, or even family members. Their presence in your life now serves as an opportunity for growth and spiritual transformation. Another key aspect of these instant connections is their intensity. You may feel drawn to someone without logical explanation, experiencing emotions that seem out of proportion for the length of time you've known them. This depth of feeling could be the result of unresolved karma or unfinished lessons from past incarnations. Often, these relationships bring important life lessons that help you advance on your spiritual path. Furthermore, past life connections can be identified through shared dreams, déjà vu, and unexplainable synchronicities. Have you ever had a dream of someone before meeting them in real life? Or experienced an overwhelming sense of nostalgia in their presence? These are often signs that your souls have interacted before and are now reconnecting in this lifetime. Recognizing these instant soul connections is not just about understanding your past, it's about embracing the journey of your soul. Every person who enters your life carries a message or lesson meant to guide you further along your spiritual evolution. Whether they bring love, challenge, or transformation, these connections serve a greater purpose in your soul's growth. As you navigate these encounters, trust your intuition. The deep feelings and familiarity you experience are not random. They are spiritual markers guiding you towards deeper self-awareness. Reincarnated souls often have an innate wisdom, a sense of knowing beyond logic, and an ability to see beyond surface-level interactions. Pay attention to the connections that spark something deep within you. They might just be echoes of a story your soul has lived before. In a world where relationships often seem fleeting, recognizing these profound bonds can bring a sense of meaning and belonging. If you've ever felt an instant connection with someone that defies explanation, embrace it as a sign of your soul's eternal journey, a journey that continues across lifetimes, weaving the threads of spiritual growth, purpose, and destiny. If you're still with us, drop a comment saying "Soul recognized" below. Your feedback helps us understand and connect with you better. 5. Deep connection to certain cultures or time periods. Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull toward a particular culture, era, or place as if it holds a piece of your soul? This deep connection to certain cultures or time periods may be more than just a passing interest. It could be a sign that you are a reincarnated soul. When a past life experience leaves a profound imprint on your soul, it manifests in your present life as an intense fascination, familiarity, or even nostalgia for times and places you have never visited in this lifetime. One of the most striking signs is an innate love for a specific historical era or civilization. Perhaps you feel an unshakable bond with ancient Egypt, medieval Europe, or the lost cities of Atlantis. You may find yourself captivated by their traditions, architecture, or way of life, as if you had once been a part of them. It's not just a casual interest, it feels personal, like a memory just out of reach. You may even experience vivid dreams or flashes of past life recollections when you engage with these cultures, feeling as though you are reliving moments from a time long gone. Another key indicator is an overwhelming emotional response to certain historical events, artifacts, or artworks. Have you ever walked through a museum and felt an inexplicable sense of déjà vu, sadness, or even joy when looking at specific objects? Maybe a particular language, style of clothing, or form of music stirs something deep within you. These emotions are not random. They may stem from buried memories of a past incarnation. Many reincarnated souls report an effortless ability to learn languages or feel instantly comfortable in foreign lands, as if the words and places are already familiar. Similarly, an intense longing to visit a particular country or city could be another clue. You might feel a powerful urge to travel to a specific place, not for sightseeing, but because something within you needs to reconnect with it. When you finally step foot there, you may feel at home, experiencing a profound sense of peace and belonging. Some people even experience a spiritual awakening during such travels, feeling as though they have returned to a sacred place that once held deep meaning in their soul's journey. This connection to past cultures can also reveal itself through your natural talents or interests. Have you ever picked up a musical instrument, art form, or craft and mastered it effortlessly, as if you had done it before? Many reincarnated souls carry forward abilities from past lives, excelling in areas that once defined their previous existence. If you have an unexplained gift for playing classical music, painting Renaissance-style artwork, or writing poetry in an unfamiliar language, it could be a reflection of skills developed in another lifetime. So, what does this mean for your spiritual journey? Recognizing these signs can help you embrace your soul's history and purpose. Your deep connection to a certain time or culture isn't just a coincidence. It's an invitation to explore your past, heal old wounds, and integrate the wisdom you've gained over lifetimes. By honoring these connections, you open yourself to deeper self-awareness and spiritual growth, allowing your soul to evolve with greater understanding and enlightenment. At its core, reincarnation is a journey of learning and transformation. If you resonate with these signs, take the time to reflect on what they mean for you. Embrace the wisdom of your past, trust the guidance of your soul, and continue walking your path with a heart open to the mysteries of existence. Your spiritual awakening is not just about remembering who you were. It's about discovering who you are meant to become. Do you feel a deep connection to a certain culture or time period? If you do, declare it boldly in the comments. I have lived before and I remember. 6. Recurring dreams or nightmares. Dreams have always been a fascinating mystery. Psychologists like Carl Jung believe that dreams are a way for our subconscious to communicate with us, revealing hidden fears, desires, and even past experiences. When a dream recurs, it may not just be a random event, but a message from your soul. Have you ever woken up feeling lost, nostalgic, or even inexplicably fearful after a dream? These feelings may be echoes of events from a past life. The ancient philosopher Plato once wrote, "All that is learned is but recollection." This idea fits with the belief that our souls have lived many lives, and that sometimes our dreams can unlock forgotten memories. If you frequently dream about the same period of history, unfamiliar landscapes, or even events that feel very personal but inexplicable, it could be a sign that your subconscious is revealing fragments of a past life. Not all past life memories are pleasant. Some people experience recurring nightmares that seem unrelated to anything in their current life. They may dream about drowning, being trapped, or experiencing an intense fear of something they have never experienced before. For example, someone who has recurring nightmares about falling from great heights may have fallen to their death in a past life. Similarly, people who dream about war, abuse, or loss may be recalling real events that their soul has endured. The energy of trauma can carry over from one life to the next, influencing our fears and anxieties in this life. Psychiatrist Brian Weiss, a pioneer in past life regression therapy, has documented many cases where people's unexplained phobias, such as fear of fire, water, or confined spaces, are related to experiences in their past lives. By recognizing these dreams and working through them, people can heal deep emotional wounds that seem to have no origin in their current life. If you suspect your recurring dreams or nightmares are related to a past life, consider the following signs. Unfamiliar, but familiar. Places, people, or events in your dreams seem very familiar, even though you have never encountered them in this life. Strong emotional reactions. You wake up with strong emotions such as fear, sadness, nostalgia, or even longing, as if you had experienced what happened in the dream. Historical accuracy. Some people dream of past eras with precise detail, then discover that those places or events actually existed. It feels purposeful. These dreams often leave you feeling like there is something to explore, understand, or resolve. What can you do about these dreams? Recurring dreams and nightmares should not be ignored. If you believe your dreams may contain messages from your past life, here are some steps you can take. First, keep a dream journal. Write down every detail as soon as you wake up. Over time, patterns may emerge that provide deeper insights. Next, meditate and do past life regression. Techniques like guided meditation or hypnotherapy can help you access past life memories and make sense of your dreams. Then, seek spiritual guidance. Consulting a past life regression therapist or spiritual advisor can help you interpret these dreams and find healing. And finally, acknowledge and heal. If your recurring dreams reveal past trauma, see them as opportunities for growth and healing. As you process your emotions, the dreams may fade, indicating that your soul has found peace. Many spiritual traditions believe that dreams are a bridge between the conscious and the unconscious, the physical and the metaphysical. The great poet Rumi once said, "The soul is given its own ears to listen to things the mind does not understand." When we listen to our dreams, we open ourselves to spiritual insights, healing, and the ability to remember our true selves. If you have been experiencing recurring dreams or nightmares, consider that they may be messages from your soul's past journey. Pay attention to what your subconscious is revealing, for these dreams contain the wisdom of your spiritual evolution. If this message resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. I am open to the wisdom of my past lives. My dreams guide me to deeper understanding. 7. Unexplained fears or phobias. Have you ever felt an intense fear of something, yet you couldn't trace it back to any event in your current life? Perhaps you experience sheer panic at the thought of deep water, even though you've never had a traumatic encounter with it. Or maybe you avoid tight spaces because they make you feel suffocated, yet nothing in your childhood explains this reaction. These irrational fears, deep-seated, persistent, and often beyond logic, could be echoes from a past life. They may be remnants of experiences your soul once endured, now resurfacing in your subconscious mind. When we think of fear, we often associate it with past experiences, perhaps a dog bite that led to cynophobia, or a childhood accident that made someone afraid of heights. But what if the fear has no clear origin? Many people suffer from phobias that seem to have no logical cause, and some spiritual teachings suggest that these could be wounds carried over from past incarnations. For instance, someone who is terrified of drowning, despite never having a near-drowning experience, may have lost their life in water in a previous existence. Similarly, an intense fear of confined spaces might stem from being trapped or buried alive in another lifetime. These irrational but overpowering fears may be the soul's way of holding on to past traumas, even though the conscious mind does not remember them. Such fears can manifest in various ways: persistent nightmares, physical anxiety responses, or an unexplainable aversion to specific places or situations. A person who was imprisoned in a past life may feel anxious around authority figures, while someone who suffered in a war might react strongly to loud noises or chaotic environments. These subconscious imprints can interfere with one's daily life, making ordinary situations feel overwhelmingly distressing. Understanding that your fears may be tied to past life experiences can be both unsettling and liberating. On one hand, it may be difficult to accept that our current struggles could be rooted in something beyond this lifetime. On the other hand, recognizing this connection can empower you to take control and begin the process of healing. Many spiritual traditions believe that our souls carry lessons from one life to the next. An unresolved trauma can manifest as unexplained phobias. Instead of dismissing these fears as irrational, consider them as messages from your soul, whispers of past pain that are asking to be acknowledged and released. Acknowledging the possibility of a past life connection to your fears is only the beginning. The next step is to heal. Some people find relief through meditation, past life regression therapy, or energy healing practices that help access deep-seated memories. Others may benefit from traditional therapy combined with spiritual exploration, allowing them to gradually desensitize themselves to their fears while gaining insight into their origins. By shifting your perspective, you can begin to see your phobias not as barriers, but as opportunities for growth. Rather than letting fear dictate your actions, you can work toward understanding and ultimately releasing the hold it has over you. Spiritual healing, whether through self-reflection, guided therapy, or connecting with your inner wisdom, can help dissolve these subconscious imprints and bring you closer to freedom. Fear is a powerful force, but it does not have to control your destiny. When you begin to explore the spiritual roots of your phobias, you open yourself to a deeper understanding of your soul's journey. You are not simply a product of this lifetime. You are an evolving being, carrying the wisdom and lessons of many existences. Reincarnated souls often carry both the beauty and burdens of past lives. By facing your fears with courage and curiosity, you can transform them from unexplained anxieties into stepping stones toward personal and spiritual evolution. And in doing so, you step into the true essence of who you are, a soul that has journeyed through time, now ready to embrace the present without the weight of the past. Do you believe past lives could explain unexplained fears? Comment with belief. I am releasing my past. I am free. 8. Natural inclination towards spirituality. Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull towards spirituality, as if it has always been a part of you? If so, it may be a sign that your soul has journeyed through multiple lifetimes, gathering wisdom along the way. A reincarnated soul often carries deep-rooted memories and an innate understanding of spiritual truths, even without formal exposure. You might find yourself naturally drawn to meditation, yoga, or mindfulness practices, even if you've never practiced them before. Perhaps spiritual concepts that others struggle to grasp seem intuitive to you, as if you've always known them. You may be fascinated by different religions, philosophies, or ancient traditions, feeling a connection beyond intellectual curiosity, almost like a remembrance rather than newfound knowledge. This could be because your soul has encountered these teachings before, and now, in this lifetime, they simply feel like pieces of a puzzle falling into place. Beyond mere interest, this inclination toward spirituality often comes with a deep sense of inner peace when engaging in spiritual practices. Whether it's prayer, contemplation, or energy healing, you may feel as though you're returning home to something profoundly familiar. It's not just about learning, it's about reconnecting with a truth your soul already knows. Another sign of a reincarnated soul is the ability to understand profound spiritual lessons without effort. While others may struggle to grasp the concept of karma, the law of attraction, or soul evolution, you might find these ideas resonate with you instantly. It's as if wisdom from past lives still lingers within you, waiting to be reawakened. This is a significant marker of spiritual awakening, an inner knowing that cannot be explained by books or teachings alone. If you often feel disconnected from materialistic pursuits, prioritizing growth, purpose, and inner fulfillment over external success, this too is a reflection of a soul that has transcended worldly illusions in previous lifetimes. You may feel a strong desire to help others on their spiritual journeys, guiding them toward deeper understanding and personal transformation. This natural inclination toward spirituality is not random. It is the echo of lifetimes spent seeking truth and enlightenment. Embracing it means allowing yourself to deepen your spiritual journey, trusting that the wisdom within you is real and valuable. If this resonates with you, take it as a sign that your soul has walked this path before and is ready to continue its evolution in this lifetime. Your spiritual awakening is not a coincidence. It is the result of many lifetimes of growth. Honor this deep connection by nurturing your spiritual path, trusting your inner wisdom, and embracing the journey ahead. The more you lean into your soul's natural calling, the clearer your purpose in this lifetime will become. To affirm your natural inclination toward spirituality, declare your connection to this path. Comment below, "I am drawn to the divine," to acknowledge your journey and inspire others to embrace their spiritual calling. As we journey through life, the signs of a reincarnated soul become clearer. Whether it's a deep sense of wisdom, unexplainable memories, or a strong connection to the universe, these experiences remind us that our souls are on an eternal path of growth and evolution. If you resonate with these signs, trust that your soul carries ancient wisdom meant to guide you in this lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spiritual Wisdom. Also, turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos on spirituality, transformation, and the mysteries of the universe. Thank you for watching, and may your soul continue to awaken to its highest potential. See you in the next video.